Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of The Have and the Have Nots, Season 7, Episode 4. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're a family member of one of my peoples, welcome back. Now, y'all, I just need to get some things off of my chest. Now, I feel it's kind of Benny's fault that he got kidnapped because when some woman, comes around him and shakes her tail, he loses what little sense he does have left. Now, me, I have never been to a strip club, but I do know at a strip club, the stripper is not going to take you for a private dance for free. Benny, you are not that special. I don't care if all the other dudes in the club out there was ugly. This girl is there to make money. Why did you think that you were special enough to get a lap dance for free? Secondly, why are we taking drinks from said strippers? We don't know where their lips been. We don't know where this drink has been. It's bad enough that you have to look after your own drink when you in the area with like the main area of the strip club or bar or wherever you at, but you don't know this girl and she hand you a drink and you just whatever little sense you do have left, you like, okay, I'ma drink this drink. I'm like, really, Benny? See, this what happens. You not using your sense, thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna get me a free lap dance, and look where you end up in somebody's basement. But we gonna get to that in a minute. Now, Candace, she goes to the bar run by Mitch's family because she want to know where Mitch is at. The cousin's like, you might not want to be here. She's like, I know your family's racist. What else is new? I need to find Mitch because I need to find my brothers. It's some mess going on. I need to make sure he's all right. So Mitch's cousin like, hey, Mitch. Mitch was like, hey, I need you, the family here. He's like, well, Candace is here. He's like, well, bring her too. Bring all the boys from the doggone bar over here to this strip club because Benny being kidnapped. Benny gone. We don't know where he's at. And the strippers and the club owners acting like they don't know what I'm talking about. So we need to get the Malones over here so we can get things on and popping. So Derek brings Veronica a message, and Mr. Blow Up Cars, his girlfriend got arrested, and if you help her get out of jail, I won't testify against you. Well, Mr. Blow Up Cars' girlfriend is Quita. Y'all remember Quita Maxwell, Quincy's sister, the one that had little Quincy over there abusing him left, right, up and down and all sides? That Quita. So yeah, she got arrested for aggravated assault, so I need you to help her out. Now she talking about something, aren't you worried? He's like, what? Did I drag you into this mess with Mr. Blow Up Cars? He was like, no, because I had nothing to do with it. She's like, well, my cameras say otherwise. My cameras say that you threatened me and that you was going to frame me for, David's car blowing up and all these other things. So you might want to watch out. Veronica being the normal Veronica that she is. Just evil for no reason. But he tells her, basically, I'm not scared. Like, you gonna get yours. It's gonna come. Some badness is coming for you. Like, it may not be today or tomorrow, but you gonna get yours, Veronica. And she's like, ooh, I'm scared. But I'm just questioning where she getting all these wigs from. Well, I guess I shouldn't question that. But, she always talking about somebody ghetto and this, that, and the third. But she's still steady rocking with the people from the hood. It's very confusing. Now, Benny, he tied up in somebody's basement, yelling, talking about some help, let me out. Kidnapper dude shows up, and he's like, man, untie me. Now, I'm just trying to figure out where in the history of people being kidnapped has somebody who was tied up saying, untie me, and the kidnapper gonna be like, you know what, bro, I should untie you, my bad. When does that ever work, Mr. Benjamin Young? Can you explain that to me? Just saying untie me. Dude says, I will untie you soon as you give Jim his money. Get your sister. Your sister get that money to Jim. Jim says, okay, untie him. Bam, boom, bam. I get my money. You get untied. Everybody happy. But he's like, dude, didn't you hear Jim got killed? It was 3 people shot at his house. And he got killed. Don't you watch the news? And I'm like, Benny, do you watch the news? That was a good question. Because Candace was one watching the news. You just have to be walking by when the news was on. But, like, do you be watching the news? So now, dude, he got to go check out the news and make sure and see what happened. I was like, me, I'll be getting the notifications on my phone. That's how I found out about what's going on. But now the dude's like, okay, this is going to be some trouble for you because I went out of my way to kidnap you. Now, if I don't get my money, I've kidnapped you for nothing. You see my face. So, you know, you might be dying, bro. He didn't say that, but that's what I'm getting. Y'all, excuse the scarf. I was tired of my hair getting in the way. This tag is working on my nerve. My hair was just getting in my way. And I just like, I need to just tie it up and just get it out of my way. So, excuse the scarf. Where am I? Okay. Hold on. We had this long drawn out scene between David and Celine. She asked her who shot, I was about to say who shot John. Who shot Jim? And all these things questioning him. He's like, I don't know, Celine, I don't know. She was like, well, I've been struggling since Jim stopped paying his child support. He's over there living, I think she said he was struggling over there living in a mansion, but regardless, he was living in a mansion. But I'm like, ma'am, you had sex and got pregnant by this married man. No, the blame kind of falls on you too, unless Jim raped you and, you know, you got pregnant and he raped you again. From what I think, it was y'all was having an affair and he got you pregnant. So these are the consequences of sleeping with a married man. You know, sleep with somebody you're not married to. So hey, he finally tells her that why, you know, he did it. She was like, that makes sense. The one son he gives everything to, you know, then shot him and tried to kill him. I was like, yes, because Wyatt is crazy. Wyatt is a dope fiend. Wyatt has issues. I'm not surprised. But anyway, they had this little video scene of Jim, he and on the operating table. They having to use the defibrillators on him because I guess he didn't flatline. But you know, in Tyler Perry land, even though Jim didn't, you know, flatline and all that stuff, when we see Jim again, maybe next week, Jim gonna be sitting up ordering people around. Because that's how Tyler Perry likes to get down. Moving over to Katherine. Now, hold up. Was Jim intubated while he was having his surgery? Because I should have, like, went and looked myself before I started making this video. But, like, I just was going to say, Jim, he was flatlining and left it as that. But I'm like, was he intubated during his surgery? Because it didn't look like it. It just looked like they had, you know, his shirt open. He had like this one like area where there was some blood in. It doesn't look like they even started surgery on him. But they was shocking him and all these things. So y'all, help your girl out. Was Jim intubated while they was performing surgery on him? I just need to know this. But you know, no one in Tyler Perry land, you don't need to intubate people when they having surgery. But moving over to Katherine. I guess Tyler forgot that Katherine had been in jail before. But she get there now and she's looking like, oh no, I guess she thought she was gonna get a luxury sale. Like they already have her in orange jumpsuits. Like the last time she was in jail when they was arrested, they had on their clothes and they was just sitting out, I guess, waiting for their lawyer to bail them out. But now they didn't jump right into like the orange two-piece suits that the people in jail be wearing. But I guess she thought that she was supposed to be in some kind of luxury sale, like a one-person luxury sale where, you know, she has her own bathroom separate from the sale. She has a chef come in and cook for her. You know, she has like a 2,000 count sheets on her bed. I guess this is the jail she thought she was going to. But no, she in the regular, you know, type of jail. And she was like, where am I supposed to go to the bathroom at? You see that commode right over there? That's where you go. You know, granted, it is right next to the bars of a cell next to you. But this is where you're going to the bathroom at. But, ma'am, you were in jail. And this is when all of her privileges felt like, do you know who I am? He was like, basically, you the lady that's going to be going into this cell. That's who you are. Anyways, she gets tased, and I was like, see, what they should have done is like have her get tased and have a stunt double come in and her get stiff and fall over, but she kind of fell back. Now, we already had her where she threw herself back in the tub, like she got enough core strength and enough, you know, strength to hop her up and core strength to throw herself back. But now you telling me that she just get tased and she just like gently falls to the ground? Really, Tyler? But anyways, Veronica shows up being Veronica, being nasty, talking about some she not gonna help her because she don't like her anymore, and it's a good chance I might testify against you. I would say, child, y'all, I was so scared for my life. I didn't know what I was gonna do. She was gonna threaten me. Like, granted, that day she was scared because, like, this was the first time that you seen, like, fear in Veronica when Katherine was chasing her around the house and, like, all the things that went on that day. She did have fear in her heart that day, but right now she just being plumb evil Veronica. I mean, yeah, evil Veronica. That's where we at now. Now we moving over there to the club. Now the club owner, his whole attitude changed. He over talking about some, you need to get up out my club. That bouncer can throw you out. He's like, you know who I am? I call my grandma. He's like, ooh, call your grandma. He's like, my grandma is Rose Malone. And he was like, hold up. Pump your brakes. Your grandma who? That's your grandma? Oh, see, bro, we ain't even try to go there with you. We don't even know where the young man is. This is when Candace comes in. She steps up. He, informs her, this girl right here took Benny to the back. Now Benny gone. She don't know where he's at. Now Candace, she politely like, ma'am. She didn't say ma'am, but she's like, listen, I just need to know where my brother is. And she's like, I don't know. Candace like, I'm trying to be the bigger person. I'm not trying to go back being the old Candace. I need you to tell me where my brother's at. And the little stripper's like, I don't know. She was trying to be cute. Well, that was the wrong thing to do because Candace get to rocking this girl's head. I mean, she's the rocking it. Ain't nobody saying that because this is Rose Malone's group plus Candace. So eventually the girl does slap Candace and Candace get to rocking her head again, grabs a beer bottle, cracks it, puts it up the girl's neck and like, look at her. Tell me where my brother's at. She's like, some dudes pay me $1,000 to drug him. That's all. The owner jumps in. I got the license plate. It was a truck, van. It was something. I got the license plate. So I can get at you. You just don't bring no trouble over here. Now, my question is, remember when, Grandma Malone, she told Candace, I'll owe you one since she, basically led War and his people over to her restaurant to get shot up. Would this count as, Candace cashing in her favor? Or is it a type of, you'll always be, I'll always be in your debt, so whenever you need something, me and my family will be there? I just wonder that. But yeah, they sing like a bird. Now, y'all, Veronica, she done made her way to the doggone jail, and she done, got quitted out of jail. And I just think it's amazing how she could be evil to somebody and just plumb mean to somebody whose help that you need. She over there being just plumb rude to Quita, questioning whether Quita can write or spell and all this stuff. But Quita writes this cryptic message to Mr. Blow Up Cars dude. Now, she tells Veronica she don't even know the trouble that she's in. I was like, I would have just, the trouble that was waiting for her. I was like, I wouldn't have said anything. I would have just let the trouble just, pounce on her. But she's like, all this mess you did, you done got Mr. Blow Up Cars man arrested. Them dudes that you hired, 2 of them got killed, some of them in jail. Them people in the projects in the hood, they looking for you. And they gonna come after you. I was like, I would have kept that information to myself. But I guess she wanted to, scare Veronica a little bit. But Veronica being just mean for no reason. But after Quita then walked off, first she went the wrong way. She's like, you trying to go back to jail? If the exit is that way. So she gonna sit down next to this man talking about something. Can you read this? This is ratchet. This is ratchet writing. I know, it's a new form of writing. I'm like, why did you need to do that, Veronica? Like, you just doing the most. Chad, I was like, I can't with you. Now, lastly, Justin, he comes back to the hospital because he in pain. I was like, yes, because you got violently beat and violently attacked. You know, you got violent. Yeah, you need to be sit down somewhere. You probably got a few cracked ribs, probably the concussion. You probably needed some. You needed time to heal. But I guess he came back to see Madison. But like all of that changed. Like once he seen Jeffrey and Madison together, now he's like, so y'all together? Like what's going on? Now all of a sudden he don't want Madison around him. He don't want Madison as a nurse. He want a doctor. Like Jeffrey, what are you doing here? Like what's going on? I'm like, see. I do not. I am tired of all. I'm tired of Justin. Period. I am. Question: why did Jeffrey take this random pill from Madison? Didn't I mean he didn't? Even, I guess he did ask what it was, but I guess it was like a Valium or something to calm his nerves or something. But he's like, ooh, can I get some more? I was like, that sounds like a dope fiend, but hey. You stressed right now. You and your daddy just had a shootout. You found out that your friend and like shot his daddy and shot at his mama. Even though we know that she got shot last season, but we going for the storyline now that she got shot at. It's just a lot going on. So, yeah, I guess he needed something to calm his nerves. You need to go to the doctor and get you an actual prescription for that. I'm just saying and not just taking random pills from Madison. But anyways, y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything y'all bought me, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you are already a family member, one of my people, that means that's what I call my subscribers over here, family members, one of my peoples. If you're already a family member, one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. And tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my people by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.